Ah, Daenerys Targaryen. It's loading. It's gonna be good.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far
Of
more
course,
entertaining to watch
Ramsay.
Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
Wins. I love his voice. Even though I hate
You have a good
Yeah.
head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're weak. Just like Ethan was.
traitor.
Making Duncan his sentinel.
Take this traitor away.
I remember.
Damien, where are you?
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Oh yeah.
Finn!
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Let me save your life and our house.
Oh yeah, we lost Roderick.
Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
That's another reason I didn't want to play. Like, really? It made me choose. Garrett.
Gods.
Tuttle.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet!
Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north. The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon?
Riddle me this. This stuff isn't helping me. Oh, okay. So I gotta match it. Ice Dragon. Or right there.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it!
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
Sylvie, we've been wandering these woods for days. Ever since we saw those whites. We'll die if we don't find shelter.
You're right. I'm just not sure how much further he can go.
You said days.
We need to keep moving.
Let's go.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
He burns! He burns like all 7 elves combined! Oh.
Infected.
Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, she's gonna hate me for it when it happens. It's
What are you doing?
going to happen.
I found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north. We're lucky to have found it.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
What do I need to do? Really? Hold A and push up?
See this?
That was like the extent of my action.
Claw marks. Whatever made this must be enormous. Gods.
Scanned.
It's been torn apart.
Do I have to touch it?
It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Oh, the face.
Garrett!
Coca-Cola beer. Into the cave.
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
You stop.
Garrett, come across!
Go over to the right. You know it. Right side, the other side. Yeah, you can ready. Come on. Your legs should be ice. You gonna pull them down? Okay.
7 hells.
Come on!
I didn't even get that. The 7 pits of hell, like gluttony, sloth, envy, lust, pride. Can't even remember, and I have it on my back. I'm trying to remember.
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Oh, finally. Look at this place.
It looks like everything
I hardly
else.
believe it's real. Look. Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry!
Alright, we should be good. I don't understand how. Wouldn't you be able to find it from any other direction? Unless it's inside of a cave, which it is. So only flying above you'll be able to see it.
Run! Head for the village!
Help us!
Do something!
Highvis.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
it! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I was sent here by House Forrester in search of the North Grove!
Look at that, you beating on us. Beating on us. Didn't even know. Love the intro. Love it. I really wish Telltale did more. Like, when I finish this little few episodes on House Forrester, I wish it did Now Here's House, whatever. But it'd be kind of weird that everything ties to like the main character. Or actually it wouldn't. Like, who holds the coin? Follow that house who started, you know, with the coin or whatever. The brothel, follow one of them and let them venture off into, you know, whatever. That'd be kind of cool. Littlefinger? Who knows? The Ice Dragon. I actually thought I was on episode 5. Forgot I did 5. Episode 6. King's Landing. Mirror. Andrew, Matt, good job.
Behavior among my handmaidens. One of you must answer for this. Did you think any of them could keep
If I listen, I'm ear hustling. I'm gonna just open it. But then she's gonna be mad that I open without knocking. If I listen, they're gonna bust in on me and still look guilty. Lose-lose situation.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine.
Oh, okay.
From Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really?
He was with her.
Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
It was a foolish mistake, Lady Marjorie. We shouldn't have disobeyed you.
The best way to tackle
At
anything
least
in this
you're
game.
honest about it.
There you go. Own up to it. Because
Sarah's
if you
been
say
saying some
anything
damning
else,
things
it's gonna
about
be
you,
like,
Mira.
you're
I suspect
dodging the
in an
question.
effort to save her own
I
neck.
see your lies
Please,
and
you've
deceit.
said enough. One of you must answer for this.
Oh, me.
Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this.
I'll take it.
My lady, I'm sorry.
Sarah did enough.
Sarah's telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart.
Uh-oh.
I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this.
Blasphemy.
I feel
Betrayed.
betrayed.
I know it.
I won't have it.
Oh, forgive me, Lady Marjorie. I promise you it won't happen again.
You're right, it won't.
Because I'm gone.
I can no longer have you near me, Mira. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said get out.
Actually, you said you're dismissed. You didn't say get out. I know. Same meaning. I did that on purpose. Just cut the band-aid. Alright. For whatever reason, my camera dropped out. It's done it before. I don't know what causes this issue, but when it drops out, it takes me a few minutes to get it back on. Like unplugging it, plugging it back up doesn't do it. I have to do like several different things and then it'll cut on. So I don't know what crashes the cam. So we're gonna continue without the cam. Sorry.
Mira, wait! I'm so sorry.
No.
She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do. You saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me.
You're good.
I expected I'd be on my way to Highgarden by now. But you stood up for me.
I couldn't let you take the fall. You need Marjorie's protection more than I do. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I hope you're right about that. But thank you. I know you didn't have to do it. I wish things had turned out differently. But I suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
Tarwick is a lovely man. Good luck with your wedding.
Thanks, Mira. I'll send you an invitation. There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard.
Ah, here we go.
There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Rumors?
Whoa.
About you murdering a Lannister guard.
Oh. Yeah, it's not a rumor.
No.
Thanks, Sarah.
Careful, Mira. You're on your own now.
So she's not going to be no help to the family. And Rodrik is dead. We have Asher.
They're right behind us. Less than half a league.
You were right, my lord.
I know that snot-nosed bastard Griff. He was sent to kill me, not Rodrik. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Ironrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell, they'll need to know about Rodrik. Yeah!
I like that. Ride hard.
Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
Lay low.
And what order is that, Asher?
No prisoners. Follow my lead.
Just follow my lead.
They don't see you guys.
Seven Hells!
Seven Hells, everybody.
Take them!
Something else.
Kill the Foresters!
Oh, nice. Oh. You know who I am. Oh, wait. You heard him?
No, Griff!
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal. When Griff gutted him like a pig.
Can I do it? More. Mas.
My lord.
Hey, Gun. The game stopped me, but I would have kept going.
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick.
I wish I had known him, Asher. I'll
He was a
never
good
get to
man.
drink with him, fight by his side, complain about what an arse his little brother is. I wish there was something more I could say.
People loved him. If he said a thing, people
God, look how-
believed it.
She's like taller, bigger, more muscular.
Roderick
Better
kept this
fighter.
house together
She a beast.
through
I love
sheer
her.
force of will. My brother was a true lord.
They'll sing songs about him someday. But you're the lord here now, like it or not. By the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
I know. If I don't become lord, Roderick's sacrifice, everything we went through, will be for nothing.
You'll make Roderick proud. Make your father proud.
You got it.
If only he could see me now.
We have to go, my lord. And Lord Whitehill will be on the march.
Let's move!
They don't even get horses. We're just like on foot. Well, they're on foot. Okay. Well, you going back to Garrett? Oh no, okay. Still Asher.
Yeah!
Damn, I hate streaming without a camera. I feel like you're being shortchanged. Mother.
Asher!
Hello, Mom.
Roderick!
Yeah, Roger gone. Damn.
How could this happen? It makes no sense.
He died a hero.
Gregor was a hero. Ethan was a hero. Now Roderick? It means nothing to me.
Yeah,
It was
for
his
real.
sacrifice that
Everyone-
enabled us to escape.
Oh, okay. You die, you're a hero.
The last time I saw him, I stormed out of the room.
Talia, Mother, listen to me. We don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall. But there's hope yet!
You heard her. We're doomed.
I've brought help! Warriors from across the narrow sea, with no equal in Westeros.
Whatever their skill, they are hardly...
Milady, I've seen them twice in battle. I've seen Asher lead them. With and will be more than equal to whatever Lud could muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
Ramsay Snow. He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins. And with the Lord of House Forrester dead,
I fear she's right. By the terms put forth by the Boltons, we don't have a claim.
I'm Lord now, yeah.
Roderick may be dead, but the Lord of House Forrester stands before you. I will lead us in battle. This war is not over until I say it is!
Asher will lead us!
Asher is our Lord!
Asher is our Lord! Sweet.
Asher, I wish this were a happier occasion, but this sword has been held by a Forrester lord for centuries. Now, it is yours.
Give it. Claim. I like that. Not take, grab. Lay claim to it.
All hail Asher Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
My father never trained me to be a lord. This was supposed to be Roderick's sword, but I was trained to fight. And by the gods, I will defend my father's house to the last breath. House Forrester will prevail this day!
Hold it up. Proud. With honor. Okay, put the sword down. This episode seems to be going fast. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to jump around several times. But usually, you only jump around like 3 times. And we're already on our second go around.
Look at him. He's a crow. He wasn't sent here by anyone. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We need your help. My friend is sick.
By the look of him, your friend is going to die.
True.
They must teach you nothing at Castle Black. I could have killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
I love his voice.
Enough, Josera.
I like their
He
hair.
claims to serve
Dreads.
House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
This map is from Lord Gregor's journal. It was given to me by my uncle, the Sentinel at House Forrester.
Beneath the eye of the Ice Dragon.
True. That's how I found you. Okay. You're in.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That map could only come from a Forrester. No one else would know those things.
Thank you.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
You
Who
know
is this
she's
girl?
going to help them.
Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josera.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it.
I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
You didn't know.
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was blindly follow a map. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
I love his voice.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told
Sound like
anyone.
a villain.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites.
Gregor wen senden björnen. This is the gift the Grove gives me. I control these warriors.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Wow.
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black?
Yes.
I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's
fine.
one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
Let's go. Aye, aye, Captain. I know she's not a pirate. Different time zone. I mean, century. Or whatever. Gonna jump to Mira. I knew it.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
She lean forward.
Break it down.
Gonna turn red. Everybody be looking my way.
Search the place.
They're coming after us for the murder.
Yeah.
The knife is in there.
Why would the
Rid
knife
of
be
that
in
ages
there?
ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
Why would the knife be in there?
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and
Hey.
murder them in their sleep.
Nice.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The guy
They
that's
won't touch
mad
us
at
if
me
we're with
for
her.
trying to take the contract for the.
She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just We can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
I have to get out of the keep, or I'm done for.
Yeah, we gotta
you,
go.
My lady? We're in this together, like it or not.
I hate when I picked the wrong thing. I
don't know how to aid you now.
To leave you.
Tell me and I'll help you.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Who's there?
What the hell?
Shout yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
You gotta go.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The Coal Boy. Take him.
Wait, if I'll jump back to Asher now? No, it should be more Mira. That was pretty short. If it jumps back to Asher, this is going fairly quick. I think it is. Yeah, it's moving.
Mira told us he was gathering an army. We have her to thank it's not bigger, but we can't fight that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Ryan.
Ryan? Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ryan!
He's frightened, Father. On ya!
Are you here to sue for peace, Lord Whitehill?
Lay down your arms, and I'll spare your lives.
That's very funny.
That's rich.
I've missed your unique sense of humor. But no, I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason. I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now. This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
Are you truly that blind, Lord? I am the Lord of House Forrester!
Ha! That's funny! He's the fourth Lord Forrester I've seen in as many moons, Father.
I don't like you.
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
And if I tell you to go fuck yourself?
Look at my fucking army! If you want to die, I'm more than happy to oblige! I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I've brought home the body of your lord. Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick! Let me see him! I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll never bend the knee to a fucking Whitehill!
You will. Unless you want to end up like Roderick here. You have an hour. I'll be waiting in my camp.
It's all quiet. I'm like, I will peek, but I don't want anyone else to. No, I don't want to pull back the sheets. Can I skip it? No, you cannot. I should be like a pig. Oh no, I see him. I see the body.
Oh God!
Oh my lord!
No!
Why are you all here?
I'm sorry, little brother.
I've buried too many sons.
Maester, take my brother's body. You will join Father and Ethan in the grove.
As you say, my lord. But... forgive me, I just...
Go ahead.
Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I may have loved Gwyn once, but this isn't real. And Lord will have my head the moment Gwyn produces an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
True.
We have to kill them, Asher.
True.
I piss on surrender.
True.
Let's ride out and kill them all.
For sure.
We ride for war!
We ride! Spill their blood! Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them. But I'm not sending you all out to certain death. We just don't have the numbers. But maybe we don't have to. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead...
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Ludd will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Ludd is wary.
We simply need a ruse to separate him from his army.
A ruse.
To get him alone and feeling safe.
We need a ruse.
And there's one way to do that. We tell Ludd exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
An ambush. Your pit fight is hidden until the last moment.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Ludd could escape.
There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
A woman's weapon.
Yes, and a good one. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is high risk. We only lure Ludd inside if the whole family is there to sell it. Talia and Ryan will both be in danger.
We're already in danger. I'll be there, Duncan. I'll pour the wine myself.
Poison is dog shit. You're here for revenge. You want him to choke on your blade, not his vomit.
But in ambush, there's no way to control. Everything could go wrong.
Poison is targeted. Ludd will be the first to fall.
I'm sure I have such a toxin in my stores.
No.
Oh my
I came here
gosh.
to wet my sword in Westerosi blood. It's what you promised us.
Dang, I hate
We're at
that
a
my camera
crossroads.
cut off. We got viewers.
We have to make a choice.
And the camera cut
These
off.
are the only options on the table.
Asher is our
Oh,
lord now.
shucks.
The decision is yours.
I really want the ambush. The reason I want the ambush because I feel like the game would consider that the right path, just because it sounds wrong. Sorry,
I understand the risks.
Sorry.
But an ambush is the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Then we have a plan.
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on Ludd.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had.
Gotcha.
That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to Ludd. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Dang, I hate that my camera cut off. We got people joining. They come in and they come out. Because it's kind of boring, in my opinion, to just watch the gameplay. You need to see the actual streamer, see their facial, their expressions. And my fucking camera cut off.
Search the area!
Oh well. And I can get it back on, but it just takes too long. So I'm like, instead of
Lady
waiting
Mira.
5-10 minutes,
Take her!
let's just
What's all
go.
this?
Please help me play along.
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren,
I don't care a damn
the most
about him.
powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't
Wait,
bothering you.
this is where you left off? You got all the way to the
We have
end
orders from
and
Captain
stopped?
Lucan
Let me worry about Lucan.
That's crazy.
Worry
I
about
would've-
buying yourselves a
I
few
would have
tankards.
to just knock it
On
out.
me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Look at that, the coin. The coin does everything. I couldn't
I
decide
take you
between
somewhere,
Asher and
Lady
Roderick. Me too. And I hate. See, this is why I need the camera on. You can feel it, but me too. I was like, and they always give that little clock, the timer or whatever. And you just like, I don't
The
know which
Rivergate.
one.
Thank you.
But I picked Asher because
The
he
Rivergate,
brought
quick as you
those,
can.
Barbarian pit fighters.
What's going on, Mira?
And I don't think Roderick would
Is
be
there a
able to
problem?
lead them.
Maybe I can help.
Minor trouble, Lord Morgren. Nothing I can't deal with.
Of course, I never doubted
Oh, you
that.
can hardly hear me?
Although those guards did seem quite intent on dragging you off.
Huh, that's crazy.
Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing.
Alright, that should be better.
Although,
Or did I
you've
turn
made
the
short
audio
work
down?
of
I
one
can
of them,
check.
at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed.
Exactly.
It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was just the beginning.
I agree. Yeah,
I plan
Asher
to
is
destroy
like,
anyone
you know,
in my way.
leave, come back home as the hero. Hopefully he can save the
Of course,
day.
now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms.
If I was you,
Ironwood
I would
market
finish
is
the game.
wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
What I do a lot when I don't have time to finish a game, just go on YouTube and finish it. Let them play it for me. Or certain games that's just way too long. I want to play them.
That
Great
Andros was
story.
in league with the
I don't have the
Whitehills.
time.
You
so I
showed
just,
an understanding
watch
of
the
King's
walkthrough.
Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard.
I knew it.
You.
I knew it. I knew he
Don't
kind of
look so
betrayed me.
surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
I'm not, no response. I don't like
You really
anything
didn't
that
see
was
it
up
coming.
there.
You never should have trusted me. That may have been your only mistake. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way.
I like you.
Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgryn.
I love
Ludd will turn on you the first
smart
chance
villain.
he gets. You're
I don't
a fool
care
if you
for
don't
the
see
brood. I like the educated, methodical.
Tell me, Mira, who is the fool here? You or I?
X, I know it. Damn, woman.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter! Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
Damn.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You've got the wrong person. I've done nothing wrong.
Shut your liar's mouth. It's time you answered for your crimes.
I like that.
Take her to the cells.
Shut your liar's mouth.
Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Executioner. Yeah, I like him. He was a nice guy all the way up until that point. And you know what I'm doing. Use me or let me get the other competition out the way. What a nice man.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards.
I know it.
I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironrath knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to
reason I
think
knew
it's because he
is
knew what
because
we
her
were.
name is Snow,
That he
which
was
means
protecting
bastard.
us in his own way.
And the way that they felt connected
We
to
thought
him,
one day
I was
Gregor would
like,
come and see everything we've
that's
built.
his kids.
But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I hate that I'm
Not
reading.
many survive this
I'm not
far
even
north
looking
of
at
the
the
wall.
timer go down.
But here you are. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose.
I love their
We've learned
dreads.
there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Exactly, yeah. Garrett, Tittle.
Gregor ven Fjond and Bjorn Sager ven. Svealod Mopre befastan.
I love it. I love Telltale series. Every Walking Dead, I had to go through 'em. Batman was good. Didn't really care for season 2. I didn't really like how they did Joker. Season 1 was great. Oh. Nice. I like that sound. Oh, I'm reading your text. I didn't even know how to multitask. I'm reading your text while I'm trying to follow the prompts. Let me see, I gotta focus. I like that, dipping it. Give me that. My turn. The one on the right, the one on the right, the one on the right. Really? Oh, okay. Coca-Cola polar bear. Nice. Gotta protect them.
Oh God! Finn!
Oh! Nice. Oh, you gonna burn him. I actually like Finn. Kind of a dick, but he was like honest.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
My friend.
He was my friend. His
Yeah, I
name was
love The
Finn.
Walking Dead.
He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice.
Clem.
It's not your
First
fault.
season, escort. Season 2,
Now
you're
his
her.
watch has ended.
Season 3, she's a supporting character. You know, and then even those, let me see, what was it called? 400 Days. She's not part of that.
You fought well.
But the people from there appear in season
saved your
4,
life.
if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't go that far.
I was like, oh shit, I remember.
Although I
that.
admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
You fought well yourself.
And one thing I really like
Or
about
at least your bear did.
Walking
His
Dead,
name is Shadow.
everything that's going on, focus, like I said, is around Clem. That's
Killing
just
them,
one
I don't
story,
mind.
One
It's
group
the
of
burning
people
that
branching
stays
off
with
to others.
You'll never
you go
forget
50
that
miles in
stench.
any direction, they have a whole story to tell, and that carries on. It's not
you
just
see what they just
isolated
did?
to that one
They don't
person.
care about
you know?
their
I
own.
love it.
My sister has trained them well.
Whoa, you said there's a season 3. There's season 3 and 4.
Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before.
Season
They
1,
seem
2, 3, 400
Fearless.
days.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but
Michonne's,
that.
I don't know what's
They're more my
miniseries,
sister's
I think
doing.
It's called in
Not
season
mine.
4. So it's really 6.
The whites grow bolder by
But
the
400
day.
days in Michonne, they're like fairly short.
Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider.
Are you alright? You don't look well.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I should return to the village. Fulgorn
I feel
Bison
you. They're saying people that are feeling sick, you know, just stay in.
Did
It's
you not hear
basically
me?
like a flu. Of course, for others, it can be worse.
Sona!
And then you can just get better over time.
What?
Wait!
You can download the,
Fulgor and
how
Weissenir.
it's called? It's called, like, the Complete Series or something. Walking Dead Complete Series. And it has 1 through... It has 1, 2...
You're losing control.
400 Days and 3, I think, on it.
What
I'm
was
not
that?
sure if it had Michonne, and I know it doesn't have season 4.
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes.
Damn, sorry to
They
hear.
can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks.
She's protecting the grove.
She thinks her
So
warriors are the
positive.
answer.
That's
But not
crazy.
if she can't control them.
You're
Now it's
literally
gone too
the
far.
first person I don't
worry
know
about
you,
her.
but
It's
that
more
I'm talking
dangerous
to.
than she knows.
That's positive. I
She
haven't
was
come
right
across
about one
nobody-
thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Oh, okay.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay.
So with me,
That's why he
I had
sent
quit
you,
my
isn't
job,
it?
but right before I quit my job,
bring us back to
I was still
Einrath.
able to work from home.
To crush our
So I
enemies
didn't
south
have
of the wall.
that much interaction with
And
others.
avenge his death.
We can't leave the North Grove.
And stay here to
You
die.
said 20.
I'd rather live.
Yeah, 2,700.
I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Hey, watch your mouth. How long you been feeling sick? Is it like new, or you almost on the other side of the tracks? Like, I'm starting to feel better now. Mirror. Bucket. I don't need the bucket. What's that? Brick. Oh, rat hole. I don't really need to click. Go. Teeth. Blood. Alright. Let's just go here.
Jailer,
About a week.
please.
Shut it!
Please come here.
Hello?
Hello?
Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey, no talking.
Who do you
Jailer!
live with? Do you have like a
Jailer,
family,
come over
or
here.
are you solo?
Don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a
You're
moment?
one of the kids, or you have
can
wife
have a
and
chat
kids,
about
or
God's woman,
husband?
I said shut it.
What's the
Or
deal?
I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want
I
then?
live alone. Okay.
Tell me, please. I'll do
Okay.
anything.
Just keep your distance
Just
from your
tell
pops.
me. Bastard!
To me, I have my roommate and
Before
my
the day's
godson,
over, they'll take us straight to the block.
and it's
So
3
don't
rooms,
give me that look.
and we're cool.
You
It's
can
just
leave
us.
the judgment to the
My
Father.
godson
Whatever gods
goes
you
over his
believe
father's
in.
house.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense.
All right, I'm trying to read it and type.
We have
answer.
to keep our heads held high. Even when everything else is
But
taken
he came
from
back
us.
cool, so so far we're okay.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tuft of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place?
There, couldn't even get out my voice. Wait.
I'll never see him again.
Your family
Yeah,
needs you.
Michonne and
Nothing
New
else
Frontier
matters.
is
I do
season
whatever
3,
it takes to survive.
and then final season, of course.
Whatever it takes.
And they're so good. Season 3, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care. It's my least
Please
favorite
take me out of here!
because Clem is a supporting character. You're not playing as her.
Mira, making friends already.
And it's not escort like season 1, but
Be
it's
quick.
still good. Still
We'll be
gets
coming
the
back
job
for her
done.
next. For your trouble.
I had to record all of it and put it on YouTube.
Come on, you!
Trying to get better with my streams.
Please! Wait,
But I need to be more consistent. And then I gotta
Shut your
figure out my
fucking mouth.
camera issue dropping out.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer.
Ah.
I was thinking about what you said.
I do what I do.
And I've come to
Put
the
your hands
conclusion you're
behind your
right.
back.
Ludd will likely betray me the first chance he gets.
True.
And I realized I'd overlooked something of great value.
That being?
Your name. I want you as my wife.
Marriage. I know it. Marry me. That okay.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagined less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira.
Hey, the marriage
Kingdoms
bed.
too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of
Exactly.
here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Gotta make the babies. It's crazy. Me and my roommate was talking about this,
The
and
murder of a Lannister
I was telling her, like,
can't go
back
unpunished. But I
a
can
lot
get
of
you
the
out of here, Mira.
marriages wasn't
One word
based
from
on
me,
love. It
that
was, oh, your
callboy
name?
takes
Okay,
your
you
place
have
on the block.
status?
Tom!
Okay, let's
All you have
join
to
together.
do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your
That's
ancestral
crazy.
home.
Yep, power and
But you'll be
status.
alive.
It's always the name. What's your name? What's your family
So,
name?
Mira.
Okay, I got you.
What do you say?
Why did they give me a clock? If I marry him, I don't want to do it. Agree? Okay. No, you're saying agree. Oh, 3, 2. Ah.
You will never have Ironrath. And
I
you
was
will
about to
never
push
have me.
yes, because I thought you said agreed.
I'd
Like agree
rather
with
die.
him. But you're responding to the text or what we were saying prior to.
Fine.
Good choice.
Have it your way.
That's one thing I love about Telltale. They don't just let you. I mean, okay, when there's parts like, should we do this? should we sneak in or should we just go head on? You know, they will, you know, pause the game and you have the little pick left or right, pick left or right. But everything else is like on the fly.
She won't get far.
Their other game,
Not out
Wolf
here.
Among Us, probably my favorite. That is fucking amazing. Wolf Among Us,
Sylvie,
all of The Walking Dead, Batman first season, not too much on the second one, and this.
I wasn't finished!
Did you play Wolf? Tell me you played. You had to have played Wolf.
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's
And
not
Wolf
well.
Among Us was getting a season 2, but
He
then it
won't
went
live
bankrupt.
much longer.
I'm sorry, Sylvie.
I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
It's our way, Garrett.
Man, you
You
need to play
have to
that
feed
right
it to him.
now.
I'm
One
trusting
episode,
you to
you'll
do
be like,
this,
okay,
Garrett.
I'm in love.
You're the only one who can.
I will. You can trust me. I'll do the right thing.
Thank you, Garrett. He's in so much pain.
Yeah, I really like Wolf Among Us. Like I said, they went bankrupt, so season 2 is likely not gonna happen. I mean, but it could. Another studio buys their IP and go from there. Just like this. What was it? I forgot who started the whole Telltales. I mean, Telltale, obviously. But now it says Skybound.
I did everything within my power to help your friend.
My bad
But
for
I'm
the
afraid
camera.
it's too late.
I know some
Nothing
people
can save him now.
Hey, screaming
Sylvie
with no
told me.
camera. I have one. It just cut off.
Nightshade. What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
I promised Sylvie I'd give it to him. To end his suffering.
I don't know what that wildling told you.
I love their dreads.
But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Garrett, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie?
Damn. Look
I want
at
to
it.
see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
She sent me.
Don't
Yeah, I really
worry.
want
She's right outside.
Wolf
She sent
Among
me
Us
to help you.
Season 2.
I thought they took her away.
As much as I love Walking Dead, I'm glad it's over. 5 seasons or whatever is enough. And I don't even want them to do like other perspectives, other stories. It reminded me of like the TV show, The Walking Dead, and Fear the Walking Dead, or whatever it's called. I don't really care for that. I like the core story, and that's it.
To help Sylvie.
So for this, Walking Dead with Clem, I'm done. I don't want to hear about Johnny and some new
bear it
character.
anymore.
He's been incredibly
Stupid.
brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
You said you'd help him.
I wish I could. But I'm afraid it's too late for that now. But you can still use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now.
Little dagger.
You're here for a reason, Garrett.
Come, Joe.
It's no accident they sent you.
I promise.
I like that.
I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart.
Beating heart.
And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
It's gonna be like press X or
we
press
must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
His beating heart. This is madness.
I think that's what it's gonna
Not
do.
madness. Necessity. Madness would
Exactly
be letting the
what I was
North Grove
saying.
fall.
When it's like one.
You saw what happened after the fight. My
Without a
warriors.
timer.
They're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
It's doing it. Here it comes. Watch.
Gareth. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett.
Here we go. Tell me I'm
Give
wrong.
him that poison,
Told you.
and his
Knew it.
blood will be useless.
I knew it. See, this is the only time they
Let us
don't
use his
rush.
blood to give us strength.
But in the heat of the moment, it's like, no, you
Out
gotta
there,
decide.
you saw
got
what's
5
possible.
seconds.
That was
Live or
only
die,
the beginning.
or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking.
Form the ritual, and we can prepare for the coming winter.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of side with his sister. Just the poison and beating heart is a little. But who knows? They can turn into that army we need or something. He can take them back home. But, I'm gonna give him the poison. I feel like it's the right thing to do out of the two. Yeah, she's cool now. We're okay. Don't piss her off. You didn't piss her off earlier. Only when I first met her. After that, we kind of, when we were shooting at the rabbit, she make fun of me, and other than that, we've been cool. I'm gonna give him the poison. Let me see what you say.
I'm sorry.
I do what, exactly.
But I can't do it.
In agreement.
Potter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
I like her though, with the dreads and her brother. Oh. I have to do it. Damn, look at that wound. Whoa! Oh, okay. For whatever reason, I thought it was the other way.
Fulgorn Bisonair.
I thought she got stabbed. I thought it was just showing like the opposite direction.
We must burn the body.
Burn the body. That was weak. I actually thought it was gonna be like foam at the mouth a little bit, It was like, take this, I'm gonna take a nap instantly.
Your fighters are in place, my lord.
Duncan.
Once they're all seated at the table, give the signal to strike.
This reminds me of the Red Wedding.
No matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've
Gathering
won.
them together and then gonna kill them.
That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced.
Ooh, I don't like
I
her
was
voice.
hoping I might have a word in private with Asher.
Her voice too. Hi. Hi, guys. I don't like that. I like the little lighter voices. Listen,
I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher.
Yeah.
What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
You
It would be a lie if I said otherwise.
I appreciate your honesty. I'll need that from you if this is to work. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret.
Not even that beautiful.
To tell him
But
of
it's
the
all about
traitor
power
within
and
these very
status.
walls.
Doesn't matter.
To make sure no harm came to
It's
Ryan
what
as
you
our
bring
ward.
to the table.
All while persuading my father the bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace. Once and for all.
I trust you.
I trust you, Gwyn.
But
I know you've
it doesn't
lost
go
a
past
lot,
that. Your family.
And I'm sorry. But things will
Yeah.
get better.
If I'm not mistaken.
Truth be told,
Kind of forgot.
my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With
But
Roderick,
they were.
he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses.
Yeah, but we're slaves.
Just promise
to
me, when my
White
father and
Hills.
brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
You played the whole thing then. Oh shit! I'm reading your text.
Begging your
listening
pardon,
that
my
one.
lord. I'm afraid
If you
Lady
made it this
Forrester
far, you
requires your
pretty
help.
much finished the whole
Of course.
episode.
I should go.
So I do remember this part.
What help
So
does my mother
played
need?
it or watched
Sorry,
on
my lord.
YouTube. Y'all
It was the
love
best I could
YouTube
think
for
of.
Games.
But we have
Whatever the
everything
game
in
title
place.
is,
How should we
movie
proceed?
or cutscene. Ambush is still on. I'm not changing it.
Ready the men.
Of course, my lord.
We going out in a blaze of glory. It might be the wrong call. They really trying to. That's one thing Telltale is great at, playing with your mind. And I love that.
Alyssa,
Everything
I'm
is
sorry
never
it's come to
just
this,
one way
but
is
at least
automatically
it's
the
done.
right way.
Where's
There's
my
consequences.
son?
You go that
Right
route.
to it then.
Good for this, bad for that, or in the long run, comes back and bites you. Love it. Mother! I learned my lesson on Walking Dead.
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Enough blubbering.
Hey.
Have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
I love her.
Lord
What's her
Whitehill.
name? Besta?
Asher.
She all big.
Now,
and
who'd ever have
solid with two
imagined
swords.
this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
You honor us, Lord Whitehill, with your presence.
Man, you killed my
And with this
brother.
union.
Honor you?
Well, your
I
son.
didn't take you for an arse licker, Forrester.
Father, don't bicker.
That.
Asher's showing you respect.
That right there.
Somehow I doubt it.
Would
If
you
I
like to
was
sit down,
to
Lord
agree
Whitehill?
and be
Ah,
100% with him,
Get us something to eat.
that's how they talk to us.
bloody
That's how they
starving.
gonna treat us. Answer to them. Nah, I ain't about all that. Nip
We
that in
thought
the
you'd
bud
like to
right
sit
now.
here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair.
Of course.
It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
Our hall is yours, Lord Whitehill. Make yourself comfortable.
Maybe I'm being a little too
Of course it's my bloody hall.
Yeah, take it.
But you're too ready to give it over.
See? Exactly
Your
what I
false smiles
said.
don't fool me, Forrester.
I knew it when I
Calm
answered.
down, Father. Asher's just showing you the respect
I was
you
too
deserve.
submissive about it. You okay with me eating the last piece of the cheesecake? Yeah, sure, take it. Because I dropped it on the floor. You know, you gotta be like, damn, man, I really wanted that, but okay. I know it. I know this. I made that mistake.
Rather odd that Talia's not here, isn't it? And your banner men look a little tense. What are you playing at, Forrester?
He's
Something's
not
right.
stupid.
I can feel it.
You're paranoid, Lord. It's just your imagination.
I know what I see.
He's smart.
Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. At least Roderick had enough decency to carry a proper
Oh, I have to
conversation.
begin the ambush.
Maybe I should have kept it
I don't know.
alive after
Shit.
all.
Do I wait? Is there like
Sit
a perfect
down,
time?
Father, please.
Perhaps we should have more wine.
I've had enough fucking
Is there a
wine.
perfect time?
They betrayed us!
Okay. My bad. Red wedding style. No, she's not gonna let that happen. I love her. She's the best. Beautiful. Oh, what are you doing? Keep taking. Okay, that works too. Kill him now. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not today. Kill him to now. Nice.
Quick! Don't let him escape!
What you got? Ooh. So far, this is good. Something's about to go wrong. It's too much in my favor.
Forrester scum!
Nice. I'm like following you in the prompts, boy. Oh, nice. Cut. I would've killed him. Nice. Burn him up. Put the sword in him. Oh, yes. You still talking shit?
For my brothers!
The She-Man.
It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Goodbye, Asher. Goodbye. Damn, woman. And that's it. Look at you. I hope that's not a fatal wound. If so, it's only him. So it's okay overall. Fucking Gwen. Exactly. Well, no, it's not, because we need a leader. We need someone to run the house. And they're sexist back then, so they wouldn't give it to a woman.
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking Foresters! Take down the gate!
Damn, I really let them live.
Can't fight that many. We're doomed.
I should have attacked
If they breach
earlier.
the gate, we're done for!
and it
We
would've
can't
been
fight
good.
the entire Whitehill army!
True. Oh, nice helmet. He's been playing
My lord, your
Skyrim.
wound.
Get them to safety!
Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, Mother!
Man, it just ran through them. And let's go. Yeet. And I didn't like him.
Asher!
Yeah, attitude.
A lord is here! I see a lord! He's here!
That's why I like it. No. Not people. I mean, like, civilians.
My lord,
soldier.
Your command.
Defend the gate. Defend the gate.
We have to retake the gate!
We have to retake the
Damn,
gate!
this is pointless. See, I hate that. So all my town folks right in this little area about to die. Oh, man.
This is the war you promised, Westerosi.
It's not over yet!
To Asher!
Let's go. We need a dragon. Yeet! Move out of the way. Thank you. Nice. Work together. Even though he's mad that I didn't give him a powerful death. Cover. 300.
Keep up the arrows!
Fight in the shade.
The cowards have us pinned.
God, I survived back then. I think I was being killed in CBS.
Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Damn, she all he just trucked over there. Come on, we trying to hack our way to the king. There you go. Somebody gonna be jumping away. I knew that.
Asher Forrest! You've come a long way to die.
Whatever it was on the sky. Do like Troy. Cut the horse leg and then I'll do that. That works as well.
Let's see you live up to your reputation.
Let's go. Hey.
Rally to your lord!
Damn. Come on. Get him now. X. I saw the blue. Damn. Fight back. Better. Man, he's strong as hell. He can pick you up by your head and you actually get up. Come on.
Let go of my son!
Oh, do not kill my mother. Oh, you about to die 3 times. Oh, man, you just murdering everybody. Got you though. You can't move. Come on. Cut his head off. Or do that. Oh, I picked the wrong button. God, that looks hard. See, and that's why you're winning. Telltale, when you do stuff like that, you're winning. I can't wait till this stream is over so I can rewind that part. I just want to see this. I'm gonna cut that piece and maybe make it a clip. Damn, Mom. Why are you out here? It's over. Deadeyes. We need fully automatic rifles. He's doing that. I'm gonna just fight through it. I can't even lift the damn sword. Okay, I can. I like the camera, how it's like panning around. Thank you.
Alone, we have to get you.
Ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. You're dodging arrows? Oh my god, that was dope. Oh no, no! Whoa! She took a headshot. And her little spin move was nice. Damn. He's not even scared no more. Like, we good. We got it. Just
Iron from ice.
Somebody help! Someone help!
My lord, we have to get you out of here.
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
Thank you.
Duncan for the save.
You must survive, Asher.
Hit the horse.
For the house. For all of us that fought this day.
Damn, but y'all gonna die this day.
Now!
Look at Duncan. Oh, it's over. He tried. Through the horse. Poor horse. He didn't do nothing. Arrows, I knew it. Wow, it's like we... Goddamn, Telltale. I love it. It's like on the skin of our teeth. Like he didn't get away. He took some hits. And then almost get Duncan. And then you almost horse. And then you almost get away to do riding a horse. It's like everything is just getting cut off at the very tip of making it. But he made it. I like that. Telltale is good. It sucks, man. They can do another season of this game. Different house. Just a whole different house. Do that. Give me Wolf Among Us. Give us that. And I can take another Batman. One more Batman. Season 3. And I'll be a happy camper. I love her hair and her eyebrows. Everything platinum or white or whatever.
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
She was your friend.
Burn. You're right though, it's like Superman. I remember that. Barely make it. Damn, look at that arm.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
That
You're
right
the one
thing.
they sent, Garrett.
Right thing to do.
You should be the one to decide.
Here we go. I knew it. One or the other. No, we march. Come on now.
House Forrester needs our help.
See? And
So
this is
we'll
what
gather
I
our
knew.
forces and march south.
I knew
May the gods guide us
he was
and
going to
protect
bring
us.
them back to fight the White Hills. I really thought Asher was gonna somehow pull it off, but I love that they kept realism. It didn't do like a PG movie where by the miracle and the hope in our soul we got it done. No, we really lost that one. Mira. I like their armor. I don't care for their helmet. And they even give them capes. But what we learned from Incredibles, no capes. Oh, move. I'm waiting for it. It's waiting for me. Yeah, I don't really care. I like the armor. Armor dope. And red and white is my favorite color. Predominantly that's red with gold or whatever. I can do that. Change the helmets.
Bring forth the next prisoner! This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Kill her! She's
A disgrace to her family name!
I'm standing tall. I'm not gonna let him get to me.
Mira Forrester, in the sight of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Shame!
If you have final words, speak them now.
She's innocent!
A brave woman!
Shame!
I'm gonna keep quiet.
Take her head!
Take her head!
Raven!
I love the background people.
Kneel!
I know, Iron. I was gonna do it. Iron from Ice. I was, but then I was like, you know what? She don't even want to give them nothing. Damn, I want to put my head on the block. There ain't no other prompts I can click. Oh, this fool here, like, hey, hurry up. All right, fine. Wait, let's give him 5 seconds. See if he do it again. Okay. He really did it. They better not let her die like this. I'm so done. Wow. I don't know why that hit me. Like I said, the way Telltale tells their stories, they don't go with the PG right before he's about to execute. Stop! Cersei or somebody, or Tyrion, whatever. None of that. It from start to finish, it just played the whole action out. I was waiting for the interruption. It just cleanly did it. Like, wow. I feel bad. Sarah, wished her good luck on her wedding. Never see her again. No more handmaiden. Walk away from that. Damn, can't believe that. Yeah, for real. Wow. She really died. Everybody fucking died. Except Asher. I kept him alive. Let me see. And Ryan. Asher, Ryan, and sister. I forgot her name.
House Forrester.
Tamila? Something like that?
They were nothing but Stark loyalists.
Ramsay.
And the Starks are
I hate
dead.
him on the show.
Are you listening, Reek?
Yeah, Ryan.
Father wanted to make sure they'd bend
the
the knee.
little brother.
And what do I find?
Asher, Ryan,
a child lord. Ethan the wise.
Gone.
With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing.
When Ramsay killed...
that day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her.
Cersei.
But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. Then she had the audacity to go behind my back with Tyrion, when I'd clearly forbade it.
Forbade it? I like
And that day she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help when he ripped my dress. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened to her...
You know?
Who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I was. She was, but...
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam. But I was wrong. He couldn't even give me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. And sure enough, before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger. And it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. Back from the Twins with balls so shrunken he let Griff Whitehill beat him into the mud in his own yard. Reek, I had to come and see this walking tragedy for myself. But he didn't even have the courage to stab me with my own blade. Needless to say, I wasn't too impressed. And I was hardly surprised to hear he didn't last long. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was cocky, surely, but he wasn't uncharming.
Uncharming?
Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. And he impressed me. He followed my every command, despite what it cost him with his companion. For that, he earned my help and my respect.
Hey,
Loyalty.
Hand in marriage.
Friendship.
Pretty lady.
Respect. Without them, we have...
Nothing.
Nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact.
Gosh,
Mira proved that. But at so high a cost.
You know, always liked her, Emily.
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick
And
dead,
on the show,
his mother dead,
her hair,
his little pile of
I
timber
love
in
it.
ruins.
I love the color.
I just wish I'd been there to see it.
She looks better
That
on the show
Bolton
than she
bastard
do
let their
in
upstart
real life,
houses
like
go to war,
interviews and
Father.
whatnot.
I'm not
Love it.
unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the
It is
end.
an
They were clever, I'll
Yeah,
give them that,
she
but
is good
far too
voices.
sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The
No, those-
Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Okay. Like the Duncan, Sentinel for diplomacy. Okay, so we're just going through everything. Like overall everything. I actually like the way that lasts, 2 minutes? The other Telltale games don't do that. They just end with their conclusion, like happy or not, whatever, and then sign off. I do like that. That was pretty good. A little different. So he took all of his people from North Grove, take them all the way back there, beat Whitehill, and they're good. And they still have a king because he lives, but all the people are pretty much dead. Find what's his girl name? Beska? That's her name, Beska. I be thinking there's an L in there, but it's not. Find Beska.
Asher?
She has your brother.
My lord.
Oh, there you go. And your sister. Where's Beska?
We don't have much time. They may have won this battle.
Yeah,
but
for
they
real.
will not win this war.
I like that. Like you said, good summary. Just like how they do previously on Game of Thrones or whatever, Walking Dead. Show you what happened. Now we get the ending. Yeah, see, I already knew them two would be alive. I knew it. Okay, so Forresters live. They have their king, and you have this brother. So even if Asher dies eventually, young Ryan will be the new lord. You have an army coming, beat White Hills, and we're good. And then Ramsay can die in season whatever. I forgot which one he gets killed on. You know, like I said, but a season 2, would it be enough to follow House Forrester? Because the only thing it's going to be is Garrett bringing the army. Asher needs to live. A little bit of conflict there. And Beska and Ryan ride off until they connect with them. I don't think there would be enough to make a full story. So like I said, I mean, I would like another story with the same characters. That's, you know, the remaining characters, sure. But if not possible, I still would like just a season 2, follow another house, you know? Somebody connected to Littlefinger. And then like, follow the people, the coin, how the money is, you know, being pushed around or whatever. That'd be hella dope. I need season 2 of Game of Thrones. I need season 2 of Wolf Among Us. I need okay with season 3 of Batman. And we good. We call it quits. Exactly. So you agree too. Follow another family. And I love, like, when I first found out about this, me and my brother was talking about it. And I was like, and even my roommate, I was telling her, she don't play the games, but I was telling her, I was like, I'm glad they don't follow core, you know, families like Starks or something. They are too mainstream. You'll be forced to follow the path of the actual book, story, show, and whatnot. But by picking some like off-brand family, this house over here, you can like do whatever you want. And they just spliced it in with the main story. Loved it. Like the very first episode, how it spliced in the Red Wedding, and then that led into everything. Love it. No thank you. Look at that pretty girl. I'm gonna look her up. And I think we're good.